Assalamualaikum. My name is Hakimi bin Abdul Wahab. My matric number is A25A46688. Today, I would like to talk about the marriage in the Islam. Marriage is the sunnah of the Prophet. It is have the dignity and the right children with the Islamic value. But when the marital problem, divorce is the last change. Era modern, divorce issue have become complex, so we must wisely implement Islamic law while preserving Islamic value. Excuse me, can you describe any current issue that affect Muslim about divorce?
Okay, my name is Mildina mazrah and my matric number is A25A4609. Okay. Talaq is a form of divorce in Islam that is permitted only as a last resort and must follow Islamic teaching from Quran and Hadith. Okay, although alone, talaq can cause social, emotional and financial challenge, especially for women and children. Law protects women through the iddah period. During the husband provide financial support, while Islam emphasize value of sakinah, mawadah and rahmah to ensure fairness and dignity. Talaq also impact children emotional well-being and academic performance, for making it important to maintain respect and prioritize children's welfare after divorce.
Hi. Can you explain why divorce significant in the context of Islamic teaching?
Okay, my name is nur.an'umaillah binti Abdurrahman. My matrix number is A25A4869. This issue is significant because it goes beyond the separation of husband and wife, and it directly affects justice and family well-being and also social harmony. In Islam, marriage is a sacred bond and divorce is allowed as a last resort after reconciliation efforts have failed. Therefore, clear Islamic guidelines are established to ensure divorce is carried responsibility, protecting the rights of both parties and preventing harm to family and communities.
Hi. What the relevant Sharia principle or ruling that address divorce?
Hi, my name is dayang siti aisyah. No matric A25B4585. First, wife right after talaq. After talaq, a wife has the right to finance support during iddah, muta, consolation if divorced without cause, claim unpaid, maintenance in court and custody of minor children. This right ensure her protection and well-being after divorce. 2. The principle of talaq taklid. Talaq taklid serves as an important Islam legal mechanism to protect the right and welfare of the wife by setting clear conditions within marriage. It reflects the principle of justice, responsibility and balance, ensuring the divorce is not misused but decided fairly through proper legal and Sharia process.
Assalamualaikum bro.
Yes, hello.
Can I ask you something?
Yes, sure.
I want to ask you about divorce. So can you give an opinion from a scholar about divorce?
Yeah.
So there are many opinions from scholar, but I would like to give an opinion from Umar al-Khattab. As we know, divorce or talaq, which is a critical social community within a Muslim community. Fundamental talaq is husband right, but there are different scholarly opinion regarding implementation. The view of second Caliph Sayyidina Umar al-Khattab during the time of Prophet and Sayyidina Abu Bakar, uttering 3 divorce pronouncement in a single session is known as Talaq Ba'in Kubra, was counted as only one divorce. However, when the rate of divorce sharply increased, Sayyidina Umar undertook a significant administrative measure as we know as like ijtihad, hero to consider the three simultaneous pronouncement as valid constitution to divorce, to determine husband from being reckless and taking God's law lightly. Other than that, Sayyidina Umar view difference from the majority of earlier scholars, like Ibn Abbas radhiyallahu anhu, who maintained it should only count as one. But Umar's opinion was later adopted by Hanafi and Maliki school of thought, view of Shafi'i and Hanbali school, which is remain more flexible. The difference exists because while the original ruling makes simultaneous talaq reprehensible, like makruh and haram, according to the Sunnah, Umar emphasized the administrative penalty, like punishment, to prevent widespread social community. Thank you.
Hi, my name is nur.an'umaillah. My number matric is A25A4874. My question is applying Islamic rulings in the modern context while preserving Islamic values in divorce. My point is applying Islamic rulings in the modern context requires Muslims to uphold the timeless principles of the Quran and Sunnah while engaging wisely with contemporary realities. Sharia remains relevant because its objectives, known as Maqasid al-Sharia, emphasize justice, mercy, and this protection of family human dignity. Using talaq as an example, Islam does not encourage impulsive divorce but requires fair procedures, legal oversight, and responsible use of technology to prevent misuse and protect family rights. Through flexibility such as ijtihad and reliance on qualified scholars and modern legal institutions, Islamic rulings can address new challenges without compromising core values. Overall, this highlights that Islamic law is both principle adaptable, allowing Muslims to practice Sharia effectively while preserving its ethical and universal foundation. That's all.
Hi guys.
Hi.
Can you describe about the misunderstandings about divorce when apply Sharia to the issue?
Okay, sure can. My name is Ainna Qassrinna binti Hisham. My matrix number is A25A4741. Applying Sharia divorce law in a multicultural society for face challenging due to difference between religions and civil law, confusions over marital status and legal right. This issue, such as of Malaysia, is further complicated by differing interpretations among Islamic school of thought.
Okay, my name is Nur.an'umaillah Batrisyia binti Khairul Farizal and my matric number is A25A4823. Another challenge is the confusion between cultural practice and Islamic law, such as the misunderstanding muta'ah marriage. In addition, Sharia court decision may not be recognized in non-Muslim countries, especially in matter of divorce, custody and property division. Therefore, understanding both religious and civil law is crucial to prevent confusion and ensure justice.
Hi.
Hi.
What are practical solution or approach to resolving divorce?
Okay, my name is Fatin Muhammad. My matric number A25F4684. Okay, for me, the issue of divorce in Muslim society can be reduced through marriage education. Couples need to understand communication, responsibility, and right of husband and wife according to Islam. Okay. In addition, Islam encourage peaceful discussion before divorce is considered. Also, getting help from a counselor, religious official, or
the elders can help resolve conflicts early.
Okay, my name is Ahmad Naim bin Ahmad Terbimi. My matrix number is A25A4909. Okay, for me, if reconciliation doesn't work, divorce should be done fairly and respectfully. Islam protects dignity, ensuring financial rights, and observing the waiting periods that known as iddah. Okay. Support from community, groups, religious scholars, and professionals is also important to make sure the divorce is handled with care and justice. That's all I can share for you this time.
In Islam, divorce is not encouraged as long as we can fix and mutual understanding possible.